Yep, so now I want to prove that n0 equals 1. Another rule that we all know. So now first go ahead and decipher this. What does this actually mean? Right? So what it means is, again, you have n people, right? You want to pick 0 of them. So 0 options. You n people, you have 0 options. Right? Out of these 0 people, let me try and make this into a better example. So instead of going straight to this, let's say that you are a manager for a soccer team, and you have these 3 people that you want to pick for your team. Let's just say, I don't know, Chelsea. That's Chelsea. You want to pick one of these people to go into your team, right? Now, let's say that all of them are bad, and you decide that you want to pick any of them. So you pick 0, 0 pick. None of them go into your team, but your team is still there, just empty. There's no one in that team. So therefore, the answer would just be 1, because although you didn't pick anyone, there's still a team there. There's still one possibility. There's one combination, and that combination is the empty one. So there's one team, and this team is empty, because none of the players were good enough to go on the team. Does that make sense? I think that should make sense. And in order to prove it, I'll use the formula again. So n factorial over 0 factorial n minus 0 factorial. All I've done is just replace it, and you notice how n minus 0 is just going to be n, and 0 factorial is just nothing. It's just 1, and that's, yeah. So 1 factorial equals 1. That's what 0 factorial is. And n minus 0 is n factorial. That just, just the 1 doesn't take anything, so it's n factorial over n factorial, and that just cancels out to 1. So therefore, we prove that n0 equals 1. You have n people, 0 options. You don't choose any of them, and there's still a team remaining though. Yep. So now, just like how n0 equals 1, it's another formula. n equals 1. This is a rule we've all learned. Let me explain why this rule exists. So you have n people and n options. So of course your only remaining option is going to be 1, right? So let's say, okay, here you go. Again, you are a manager, and you have these 3 people that you want to pick to go into Chelsea. And you decide to pick all of them, because they're all pretty good. So you have n people, so 3 people here, 3 people, and you also have 3 options, right? So for each of the pick, there's 1 option. So it's going to be, three options. So for each of the pick, you can do 3 times, and the remaining option is 2 times 1, and because it's combinations, not permutations, it'll be over 3 factorial, and that'll give you 3 times 2 times 1 over 3 times 2 times 1, cancel out 1. So there's only 1 combination you can make when you have 3 people and 3 options. Each person is 1 option. That's all you have, just 1. Yeah. And I'll prove this with the formula. So n factorial over n factorial n minus n factorial. So n factorial over n factorial, n minus n is just 0, and 0 factorial is just 1, and we don't have to write that in there, we already know what that means, and this is just cancelled out and equals to 1. Therefore we prove the same thing with two different formulas, so we can also write, let's do it down here, therefore n0 equals nn. We've proved that they're both 1 and they're both the same thing. It's a different way of saying the same thing. N people, n options. Of course, every single option only has one combination. Yeah.